Latin America, a land of vibrant cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and unstoppable ambition. From the soaring Andes to the Amazon rainforest, from bustling megacities to coastal paradises, this region pulses with energy, resilience, and growth. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 biggest economies in Latin America by GDP. And believe me, the stories behind these numbers are as bold and dynamic as the spirit of LATAM itself. Kicking off our Latin American countdown at number 10 is a country of vast oil reserves, stunning Caribbean coastlines, and incredible cultural richness. Venezuela, with a GDP of $224 billion and a population of 31 million. Venezuela shows that even through challenges, its economic footprint still commands attention. So what powers Venezuela's economy? At its core, it's oil. The country holds some of the largest proven reserves in the world, fueling not just its own growth, but influencing global energy markets. But Venezuela isn't only about black gold. It's also rich in minerals, natural gas, and agriculture, with fertile lands producing coffee, cocoa, and tropical fruits. Despite political and economic hurdles, this nation remains a land of immense potential, resilience, and natural abundance. Venezuela may sit at number 10, but its resources and spirit ensure it will always be a country to watch in Latin America's economic story. Coming in at number 9 is a nation where the mighty Andes meet the Pacific Ocean and where natural wonders fuel a growing economy. Ecuador, with a GDP of $268 billion and a population of just 17 million, Ecuador proves that size isn't everything when it comes to economic impact. So what drives Ecuador's economy? First and foremost is oil. It remains the backbone of the nation's exports. But beyond petroleum, Ecuador is a powerhouse in agriculture. Think world-famous bananas, coffee, cocoa, and flowers, products that reach markets across the globe. Tourism also plays a huge role, thanks to the legendary Galapagos Islands, a natural paradise that attracts visitors from every corner of the planet. Ecuador may be number 9 on our list, but with its mix of natural resources, cultural richness, and strategic location, it's carving out a powerful space in Latin America's economic future. At number 8, we travel to the heart of Central America, a nation of ancient Maya ruins, volcanic landscapes, and a fast-growing economy. Guatemala, with a GDP, PPP, of $279 billion and a population of 18 million. Guatemala has become the largest economy in Central America and a rising force in the region. Agriculture has always been its backbone, with world-renowned coffee, sugar, bananas, and vegetables driving exports. But today, Guatemala is more than fields and farms. It's also a hub for manufacturing, textiles, and a booming service sector that connects it to global trade. Add to that a young and dynamic population, a thriving diaspora sending home remittances that boost the economy, and a growing focus on renewable energy, and you've got a nation on the rise. At number 7, we head to the Caribbean, to a nation where turquoise waters meet booming skylines, and where culture, music, and growth collide. The Dominican Republic, with a GDP of $334.3 billion and a population of just 11 million. This island nation has become one of the fastest-growing economies in the entire Western Hemisphere. So what's driving this incredible rise? First and foremost, tourism. From Punta Cana's white sand beaches to Santo Domingo's colonial charm, millions of visitors flock here every year, fueling hotels, restaurants, and the service industry. But the Dominican Republic isn't just a playground for tourists. It's a serious player in construction, finance, free trade zones, and manufacturing. The Dominican Republic may be small in size, but it's big in ambition, culture, and economic growth. This Caribbean powerhouse shows the world how to turn natural beauty and strategic vision into lasting prosperity. Next up, number 6, we journey to a land of ancient empires, breathtaking mountains, and vast natural wealth. Peru. With a GDP of $643 billion and a population of 34 million, Peru stands tall as one of South America's fastest-rising economic players. Peru is one of the world's top producers of copper, gold, silver, and zinc, resources that fuel global industries from tech to construction. But Peru's economic story doesn't end underground. Its fertile valleys and coastline make it an agricultural powerhouse, exporting everything from coffee and cacao to superfoods like quinoa and avocados. Then there's tourism. Millions of visitors come each year to marvel at Machu Picchu and the Inca heritage, pumping billions into the service sector. Add in a growing fishing industry, expanding energy projects, and bustling cities like Lima, which is quickly becoming a financial and trade hub, and you see why Peru is climbing the ranks. At number 5, we head down the spine of South America, a country of soaring mountains, endless deserts, and a Pacific coastline that stretches for thousands of kilometers. Chile. With a GDP of $674.4 billion and a population of 20 million, Chile stands out as one of the most stable and prosperous economies in Latin America. This country is the world's largest producer of copper, a metal that powers everything from smartphones to electric cars. This single industry makes Chile a key player in the global green energy transition. But the story doesn't stop there. Chile also exports wine, fruit, seafood, and lithium, making its economy as diverse as its landscapes. Add in a thriving finance sector, world-class universities, and cutting-edge renewable energy projects, especially in solar, harnessing the power of the Atacama Desert. And you've got a nation that looks firmly toward the future. Cracking into the 4th spot is a country of stunning contrast from the peaks of the Andes to the Caribbean shores, from bustling megacities to lush coffee valleys. Colombia. With a GDP of $1 trillion and a population of 53 million, Colombia has cemented itself as one of Latin America's economic heavyweights. So, what fuels Colombia's trillion-dollar economy? For starters, it's a global powerhouse in coffee, flowers, and emeralds, products that carry the country's identity across the world. But dig deeper, and you'll find a diverse economy built on oil, coal, manufacturing, agriculture, and a rapidly expanding service sector. What sets Colombia apart is its resilience. After decades of challenges, the nation has reinvented itself, emerging stronger, more connected, and more ambitious than ever. Colombia isn't just a trillion-dollar economy. It's a story of transformation, diversity, and unstoppable momentum. At number 3, we arrive in a nation of sweeping pampas, towering peaks, and cities alive with passion. Argentina. With a GDP of $1.5 trillion and a population of 47 million, Argentina is a giant of South America, a land where raw natural power meets cultural brilliance. Argentina's fertile pampas make it one of the world's leading exporters of beef, soybeans, corn, and wheat. But Argentina's story doesn't end in the fields. It's also rich in oil, gas, lithium, and wine, with regions like Mendoza producing bottles that are sipped in every corner of the globe. Then there's the heartbeat of Argentina, its people. Its culture drives creativity and resilience. Despite facing decades of economic turbulence, inflation, and political swings, Argentina continues to reinvent itself, fueled by a mix of innovation, education, and sheer determination. Standing tall at number 2, we enter a land where ancient civilizations meet modern megacities, where vibrant traditions collide with cutting-edge industry. Mexico. With a GDP of $3.4 trillion and a population of 132 million, Mexico is not just a Latin American powerhouse, it's a global economic giant. This nation is one of the world's leading producers of cars, electronics, aerospace technology, and machinery, tightly linked to global supply chains. Thanks to its strategic position and deep trade ties with the United States and Canada, Mexico is a cornerstone of North American commerce. But the story doesn't end in factories. Mexico is also a land rich in oil, silver, and agriculture, exporting everything from avocados to tequila to the world. Its cities, Mexico City, Monterrey, Guadalajara, pulse with innovation, finance, and culture, serving as engines of growth and creativity. And finally, at the very top of Latin America's economic mountain, comes a true continental giant, Brazil. With a staggering GDP of $4.9 trillion and a population of over 213 million, Brazil isn't just number one in the region. It's one of the largest economies on the planet. This nation is an agricultural juggernaut, feeding the world with soybeans, beef, coffee, and sugar. It's also a leader in mining and energy, with massive reserves of iron, ore, oil, and hydropower driving industries far beyond its borders. But Brazil's story doesn't stop at resources. Its industrial might spans from aviation giants like Embraer to booming sectors in finance, technology, and services. Cities like Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro are not only cultural capitals, but also global hubs of commerce, trade, and innovation. Brazil isn't just the biggest economy in Latin America. It's the heartbeat of the region, a land of unmatched scale, spirit, and potential, standing tall on a world stage.